Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Modern Warfare video. Now that everybody's clicked off, let me introduce the few people that stayed around. Introduce myself. I am Jehovah. Welcome to Modern Warfare gameplay. This mode, damn it, that's what I was going to do before I started recording. I was going to look up the name of the mode. I think it's Realism. This mode is Nutty Butters. Think of it kind of like hardcore, but you did see the guy had to two-shot me there with the shotgun to get the kill. So it's not like ultra light. Actually, the health might be the same. I'm not even sure. My disclaimer in Call of Duty videos for years has always been, I'm not Team Mark. If you want the hardcore facts, go watch somebody like that, I guess. But this is some gameplay that I have brought back. Did I just say Broughton? I am legitimately stupid. Anyways, some gameplay that I brought back. This is, I believe, called Realism mode. First disclaimer, a lot of my footage that I brought back from the event was corrupted. I actually had to run this through a conversion software just to get it to work, so there is some quality loss there. And there was some audio sync funk going on. I had to do all kinds of trickery just to get this to not look off, or to sound off, rather, I guess. And also, this gameplay is garbage. I don't do very well at all. But I just wanted you guys to see this new mode. I remember when I played this back in May, I leaned over to one of the devs while I was playing it, and I'm like, and you guys might not be able to tell so much now. Like I said, there has been quality loss and stuff like that through captured gameplay and everything. But when you're sitting down in front of the monitor playing this yourself with the no HUD and the no feedback as far as hit markers and stuff like that goes, I remember I leaned over to one of the devs and I was like, this is like some live leak stuff. Like, I feel like I'm watching footage from a U.S. soldier, you know, like killing insurgents in Iraq or something right now. Like, it looks nuts. One of the more fun things to do in this game mode is just like find a little area where there's a little source of light in the caves or over in one of the structures or something, and just flip off your night vision for a second and then go into one of the darker areas. Like, you legit can't see anything until you flip on the night vision. It's not like, you know, we've seen night vision in games before, but this is like as close to real life as I think you can get as far as like how much light there actually is when you disengage the night vision and stuff. And the lasers and everything just make it look really, really cool. I will say, I am not the biggest fan of this mode. I don't know if I really like, you know, not having any feedback on whether or not you're hitting people. It's kind of odd. There is a little bit of a blood spray, so sometimes you can see that, and I believe they made like a literally it's like a ching noise whenever you get a kill. I get very few of them in this gameplay, but you might be able to notice it at some point. But it's very, very cool. I don't know if they're really going to capture, you know, the core look, just check this out though. So I notice, see there, right there, I got a kill. You could hear a slight ching if I wasn't talking over it. So I noticed this, like, Harrier. I don't remember what it's called now, but it's basically a Harrier, right? It does a small strike, and then it hovers and turrets people down. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to see if I can take this thing out with small weapon fire. And then I'm like, let me try a thermite. Look at this. Bro. How sick was that? I wish I would have thought of it as it was happening. After I hit it with a thermite, I should have switched out of night vision to see the explosion just in the darkness. I think it would have looked amazing. I didn't think about it until it actually, you know, until it already happened. I think I actually get a couple kills with the Desert Eagle, the scoped Desert Eagle here in this cave. Some more chances for you guys to hear that ching. I was hoping it would happen right there. But yeah, what I was saying is I don't know if they're really going to capture, you know, the core, like, Call of Duty audience with this game mode. See, I got a kill there. You heard it. You know, I think some people are going to like it, but it's a very, like, niche thing, I think. I think a lot of people are going to try it out, and they're going to be like, okay, that was cool, but I'm going to go back to TDM. Or I'm going to go back to Dom. Or... And so you see I got another kill there. That just chings like a mofo. It is pretty satisfying, and I'm anxious to see, you know, some other maps and stuff like that. But I just don't know if it's for me without having the feedback of hit markers. And it does encourage some campy play style, and it can be kind of confusing. It's hard to notice. If you see, there's little itty bitty transparent-ish blue markers above your teammates' heads, but in the night vision and everything, at first glance, you just see movement, and it's kind of hard to distinguish enemies from friends. But it's very interesting, like I said, and I think there is going to be, you know, some sort of a niche following for this new game type. Just not 100% for me. On that note, I want to be real with you guys. You know, one of the things I hate about getting these early access events and being able to bring back footage and everything is I'm automatically accused of being a cod cocksucker, and they pay me to say good things and everything. And I will first disclose up front with you guys, full honesty, Activision, you know, Call of Duty is one of the few franchises that I have never been paid from. I've been sent out to events, and I know some people think, well, that's the same thing. No, it's not. I fly all over the place. I play all kinds of games early. I get all kinds of cool hotels and stuff from different companies, and not once have I ever been like, well, they bought me a hotel, so I've got to tell everybody to buy this. That's the most ignorant thing I have ever heard in my life. But what I was getting at is the new 10v10 and 20 vs 20 game modes. If you guys have heard this is going to be a big talking point. It's never been a thing before in Call of Duty. Wait, has it? What was war back in, like, whatever, oh god, I forgot the name of it now. Everybody's gonna really roast me. There might have been some big-ish game types back in the day, but 10v10 and 20 vs 20 is a fairly new concept. 10v10 was not bad. 20v20, and as soon as they said it, I was like, because here's the way they said it. They said 20 vs 20, 5 flag dom. And I was like, oh, God, no. Okay, here's some 2v2 gunfight, my absolute favorite mode that I have played thus far. This gameplay is doo-doo. I get completely carried. I think I only get 1 kill. Enjoy! But the first thing I thought when they said 20 vs 20, 5 flag dom, I was like, oh, no, that sounds like they're trying to bring players over from the Battlefield franchise. It sounds very similar to Conquest, right? And sure enough, it played, to me, just like Conquest. This game has no mini-map, which, at first, when I heard that, and in 2v2 and stuff, I was like, it makes sense. You know, it's not a big deal. I don't care at all. Playing 20 vs 20, 5 flag dom, with no mini-map on a massive map with all kinds of different flags on your HUD, and you see them and you don't know if they're right around the next wall or if they are 700 yards away. I mean, the new maps are massive. So you don't know if it's right around the corner or if it's super far away. It's a huge map in Call of Duty. You know, usually you pick up the maps, you learn them pretty fast because they're fairly small. But with that big of a map, you know, it was just super overwhelming. I think there should be at least a mini-map in the 20 vs 20 game modes on the larger maps, even if they don't show player location. If it just shows an outline of the buildings around you and stuff like that, so you can better understand the map, your positioning, where the flags are in accordance to your location, stuff like that. I think it should be a thing. It felt very, very odd. 20 vs 20 was not my cup of tea. I felt like I was spawning in, I was running forever just to try to find, you know, where stuff was going on, and by the time I would get there, I'd get shot in the back or across some giant sniper lane or something, and it just wasn't, I wasn't into it. I got bored and frustrated very quickly, and I will tell you, I won't mention names just in case they don't want me to mention, but there were a lot. The majority, and I don't remember talking to any of the creators, a lot of Call of Duty creators that you guys would know. I talked to them personally while we were playing it, and none of them liked it. So, in fact, and it wasn't just like, it's not for me. It was like, I hate it. Like, it was bad. I don't know what it was. I did not like it. Maybe that comes from years and years and years of playing Call of Duty and not being used to anything like that in the realm of Call of Duty. So maybe newer players won't mind it as much. I don't know, but it just was not for me. So I want to be upfront and honest with you guys on these things. Like I said, I hate getting accused of being like a cod cocksucker. I love Call of Duty. I've played every single one of them quite a lot. Black Ops 4, they're like, yeah, but you hyped up Black Ops 4 too. Yeah, and I played it for a full year. I would love to look at the amount of days that I spent. I went full Prestige Master and dark matter camo, and then I've played a lot of Blackout since then. So yeah, I hyped up Black Ops 4, and I thoroughly enjoyed that game and played quite a bit of it. The last game, I'll be honest with you guys, the last game that I think I didn't really play from the Call of Duty franchise was Infinite Warfare. I played the beta, and I legitimately don't... No, I did. Someone donated on my stream and basically, like, dared me. It was enough of money that they guilted me. They're like, all right, you got to play Modern Warfare now. So I streamed... Or not Modern Warfare, excuse me. Infinite Warfare. I streamed Infinite Warfare for, like, an hour. And I hated every second of it. That was the only bit of full release Infinite Warfare that I played, minus a little bit of the campaign, because everybody's like, the campaign's so good. Played a little bit of campaign, hated it too. Infinite Warfare was garbage. Did not like that game whatsoever. So yeah, but Modern Warfare, I'm very, 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 very excited about. One thing I will say, and who knows, like, I'm hyped now. Who knows if I'll, you know, play it for even a month, or if I'll play it for almost a full year, like I did Black Ops 4. You don't know until you have it in your hands, and you know if your friends are going to be into it and they're wanting to play with you, or if they hate it and then you don't have any friends to play with, or if there's something in the game that you just absolutely despise, you know, once the game's full release. But we'll see. You know, we will see. One thing I will say, though, is the time to kill in this game is very, 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 very fast. And it will take some getting used to. I found winning a 1v2 extremely difficult. Keep in mind, I'm an aged, you know, mediocre at best Call of Duty gamer. But I found it very, very difficult to win a 1v2 situation, even a 1v1. If you're not the person getting shots on target first, it's very hard to turn on somebody and get a kill in Modern Warfare, which I think is going to get some. It's going to take some getting used to. Not only just because, you know, it does seem a little bit faster than previous Modern Warfares, but our last Call of Duty was Black Ops 4, and the time to kill was much greater. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting transition, but I'm very, very excited. Like I said, out of all the game modes that I've played, 2v2 Gunfight is still my favorite. It's like a perfect mixture of like casual and competitive. I just really, really like it. I think it's so much fun, and I'm probably going to play the dog shit out of it. Very excited. Not so much into the big 10v10, 20 versus 20 game modes. Cyber Attack, very, very fun. It's basically S&D, but you can revive your dead teammates. Full gameplay on my channel earlier today. If you guys haven't watched that already, I highly recommend checking that out. And yeah, overall, I'm just very excited for the game. The beta is, I believe, September 12th. I don't know, early September. I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna be streaming it. I'm gonna be making content, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see if there's gonna be a battle royale. I'm excited if there's gonna be one thing I want to see more of, and I think the little bit of there was some negative feedback from the 2v2 reveal. Which I don't understand, because like I said, I love it. But one thing I'm looking forward to is more 2v2, and hopefully 1v1 and 3v3 game types as well. So anyways, I've rambled way past my gameplay even. I didn't even expect to talk this long, but you guys know how it is when I start a commentary. I just go and go and go and go. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you're checking out all my Modern Warfare commentaries, or videos, content in general. I'm uploading them here on this channel. I'm uploading on my second channel, and they're going up on Twitter as well. So make sure you're checking it all out. I love you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.